Some key challenges with a high net worth divorce are complex assets. We might have assets that are hidden. We might have assets that are complicated to value. We might have assets that are intangible. It's important to hire the right experts along with your attorney to be sure we're valuing those properly. Another issue with a high net worth divorce is oftentimes we have people that are well known in the community or even the world. Confidentiality might be important to you in that circumstance. We have ways we can do that where we keep certain information out of the court file so that things can be kept confidential. When we have complex assets and we need to divide them, the first thing we have to do is identify them. So we have to be sure that we know what assets exist. Sometimes we have to hire a forensic accountant or even a private investigator to do that. Then we move to the next step and we value them. This may not be something that we can just sit down together at the kitchen table and decide how much the value of some of your artwork or your jewelry or your NFTs or domain names are worth. We have to bring in experts to help us with that. And finally, then we will decide what the appropriate distribution is. That's something that your attorney and you will discuss once you've gone through the other steps. Most of the time, child support is calculated based on the child support guidelines, and that is the set amount. You can't reduce it, you can go over it. The only time that child support might be capped in Florida is under a doctrine called good fortune. If one of the parties makes so much money that the child support amount awarded would be well beyond what the child actually needs, that amount might be reduced, or the court may order that it goes into a trust that is held for the child's benefit later on in life. In Florida, we have multiple types of alimony or spousal support. Spousal support will always be capped at the receiver's reasonable need. So whatever that number is, whatever that person needs, they will never get anything over and above. There is no savings component. So if they want to save for their retirement, that's not included in their reasonable need. Now, if we're talking about durational alimony, which is the most common form that is awarded in Florida, there is also a ceiling, which is 35% of the difference of the parties' net incomes. So if somebody's reasonable need is $10,000 and that ceiling is $7,500, they will never get more than that $7,500. If you have any questions about high net worth divorce and what to expect, please contact Johnson Ritchie Family. We're here to help you.